nothing changes.
If you didn't hear, Nordstrom is going to start selling used and gently returned items, customer returned, store returned, and used items. Now they're only looking for obviously the used high-end items that Nordstrom sells. Things like Adriana Goldschmidt and Rag & Bone and things like that, things you would expect to find on Nordstrom. Now here's the thing, they're only selling it at their New York City 5th Avenue store and on their website, not at every store across the country, not yet anyways. I think they're kind of trying to pilot it. They are also only accepting the used merchandise at the New York store. So that tells me that they're holding the inventory at 5th Avenue. They have their buyers, their people that they've hired to, I guess, rate and judge the clothing to make sure it's acceptable to bring it in. And you're being paid in gift cards when you do it, gift cards to spend back there. So Nordstrom is not really looking to make this a big mainstream thing. People said to me, is this gonna hurt the used reseller market? Absolutely not, but I figured I should at least mention this because a lot of you were posting it in Facebook groups and asking me. So let's just take you over to my iPad or computer, wherever I can get the screen share best right now, and show you the story and show you a little bit more. I also wanna show you their website because they already have a lot of the merchandise that they've taken in, I guess, over the last couple months for sale. And it looks like the gently used stuff is about 50% of the price, which isn't bad. That's typical for high-end stuff, even on like eBay or Poshmark. If you see, I think I saw a pair of Rag & Bone jeans that were like $190 retail, which, you know, half off would be 95 bucks. They had it on the store for 89 gently used. So, 45%, 50% of the value is not bad. If you expected to take those used jeans and put them on eBay or Posh and they're in excellent condition, you could probably expect 50, 60, 70 bucks, a little less. But of course, you're walking into a 5th Avenue New York store or their online Nordstrom website, you're gonna pay a premium because it's still them. But yeah, so it's not a bad price to buy from them. It's not great, but it's not bad. No word yet on what they're paying as far as credit or gift cards go. If they're buying a pair of $190 jeans and they're selling them used for 90 or 95 bucks or even 85 bucks, my guess is they're probably paying around 20 or 25 in store credit. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody take a stab at that if you know, if you sold to them, or if you have a guess what you think it is, or if somebody finds a link somewhere of how much they're actually paying in gift cards, maybe on a Reddit or a forum or somewhere people are talking about it. I didn't do that much research, but let me take you over and show you the website just to give you an idea of what they're selling, what they're taking in. And if it works for you or you do it, please comment down below and let me know. Otherwise, don't be scared. It's not going to hurt the resale market. It's not going to hurt used clothing sellers. And in fact, you should be able to compete with them pretty easily without too much trouble because one, cash, not gift cards, and two, you should be able to price things cheaper to bring in those buyers. Okay, let's check it out. Okay, so here we are on CBS News. Nordstrom launches used clothes business by Megan Cerullo on actually January 31st, 2020. So this has been out for a little over a week. Nordstrom is getting into the secondhand clothes business. The luxury department store chain on Friday launched a service dubbed See You Tomorrow, both online and at its physical store in New York City, that will sell used and pre-owned items. What's the difference between used and pre-owned? It's actually store returned and used items. The launch follows similar moves into secondhand clothing by traditional retailers like Urban Outfitters, which recently started a clothing rental service, which is completely bonkers, as consumers become increasingly conscious of the apparel industry's toll on the environment. While I do think they're doing it for the Go Green initiative a little bit, I believe they think there's a lot of money to be made because they watch things like eBay and Poshmark and such. Textile production generates 1.2 billion tons of greenhouse gas emissions every year, more than what is produced by all international flights and maritime shipping trips combined, which is a crazy number if you think about that. Consumers can now bring their pre-owned clothing to Nordstrom's See You Tomorrow shop in New York, where buyers evaluate items and pay sellers in Nordstrom gift cards that are redeemable in-store and online. And you can see here, a shopper peruses pre-owned clothing and accessories at See You Tomorrow at Nordstrom's Manhattan store. So those are all the pre-owned items. Is that going to do well in Manhattan? Do people buy used stuff there? I don't even know. See You Tomorrow's offerings on Friday included returned Nordstrom merchandise and a selection of imperfect or damaged pieces the retailers can't sell at full price. Men's and women's designer clothing and accessories from brands like Rag & Bone, Vince, All Saints, and Eileen Fisher was available on See You Tomorrow's website, which I'll show you in just a second. See You Tomorrow only sells items in pristine, excellent, or great condition. But a minute ago, it just said, if I'm not mistaken, imperfect or damaged pieces, but we only sell them in pristine, excellent, or great condition, with the highest quality pieces appearing practically brand new, and those in great condition showing moderate signs of wear. However, it says up here, See You Tomorrow's offerings on Friday included returned Nordstrom merchandise and a selection of imperfect or damaged pieces. So which is it? I don't know. I don't think they're taking damaged stuff, though. It will start selling pre-owned clothing as consumers bring it in for gift card exchange. Resale startups like The Real Real, a high-end consignment store that buys and sells luxury pre-owned clothing, shoes, accessories, and ThredUp, another big secondhand retail player, have helped build resale into a trend and push it into fashion mainstream. Not even mentioning Poshmark. Kind of weird. Both companies highlight the toll the fashion industry takes on the environment and have tools that help consumers calculate their so-called fashion footprint. So let's go back up here and take a look at Nordstrom's See You Tomorrow, because here it is. And if we scroll down, they actually, nope, don't want to add my email to that. Women's handbags and men's featuring these pieces. But if we scroll down, some new arrivals, we can see some Paige jeans here, $185, resale value of $81 to $102. So right around 50%. When you click on it, they have them in all different sizes. So they must have like some basically program that's calculating pair, a brand, an item, and the price. So these ones are available in pristine, excellent, great. They have pristine or excellent in size 32. So the pristines are 102 and the excellents are 92. If they had been great, they would have been probably $81. So you can kind of see what some of these items are doing. If we go back one page here, let's just jump back one, and we come up here to, let's go to handbags and accessories. Let's see what they've got, because this one would probably be the most popular if I had to guess. Kate Spade, New York, retail $378, and they're looking for, looks like $136 for Kate Spade, $136 to $153. So excellent $153, great condition $136. And so that's right around the, 30%? 30% would be $390, a little over. So about, a little bit off of 30%. It's probably around, 20, they're selling this thing for like 28%, 27% of retail. So pretty well discounted. I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, because at 50%, you'd be at 150, 180. So 30% of 378 is 125 bucks. So they're actually a little above 30%. They're selling it for about 32%, 33%. So there you go. I mean, check it out. There might be some deals on there for you guys. I don't have any links I can give you. Sorry, but you can just check this out. I'll link it down below. Look, they're even selling the jewelry. Check that out. Tons of jewelry. Some more handbags. Kate Spade. Looks like they just have Kate Spade. And honestly, when I scroll down here, this is only 22 items available. They don't have that much. 22 items there. If we go to men's, I bet you, okay, they have 787 men's items. So they've taken in a lot of men's. Look at the Salvatore Ferragamo Grandiosi Bit Loafers. So they're $600 retail, and they're selling them for over $300, it looked like. So excellent condition and great condition, $309 or $348. So over 50%, about 55, 60% for the black loafers. So they're really doing a number on the retail here, but it's not going to hurt our reselling. As I said, go back here. We will be fine. But I thought I would throw out a video here and mention this because a lot of you were posting it in different Facebook groups and sent it to me and asked how it would affect us. It really doesn't, but feel free to check it out, peruse, sell them some stuff if you live in New York or want to get some gift cards, and tell me how it works out for you. Appreciate you guys watching as always. I'll make sure to keep updating you, and I'll have some new videos out a little bit later. Have a wonderful day, guys, and I'll see you next time.